I feel like I've been waiting to film this video for months, because I have. And now I'm here, I don't actually know what to say. Hi, I'm so awkward today because I've never done this before. First of all, I wanna say you're probably gonna have to put up with me like almost crying multiple times throughout this video, potentially even crying a little bit. I don't know what to say. Okay, so I know a lot of you will already know what this is about, because this has been the worst kept secret ever, and like kind of on purpose, because I've been too excited about it that I couldn't keep my own secret. Do I just say it? We all know what it is. This is so weird. I've had this in my possession for months. I've been using it for months, but I've never actually showed it on camera, and your girl's got her own highlighter coming out with Ofra. And by coming out, I mean today. I'm shaking. I'm actually, like for once, I'm actually shook. I don't even know where to start. I've never done one of these things before. I've never collabed with anyone before. And here it is. This is it. This has been like my baby for the past year. So before I show you guys what's inside, I know some of you have been waiting for a very, very long time. Some of you may have also seen some sneak peeks on places like Instagram and stuff. I genuinely just want to say the most heartfelt thank you, not in like a cliche or like cheesy way or anything, because I literally would not have been able to do this without you guys. And I seriously, seriously mean that. Some of you guys may remember around about a year or so ago, I did a little video with Ofra and I featured their Rodeo Drive highlighter. Speaking of which, I bought my original one here to film with. I'll talk more about this in a minute, but this is like years and years and years old. I've loved this stuff for a long time. And yeah, I basically teamed up with them for a portion of that video just to share with you guys Rodeo Drive and just like blurt out my love for it. And it was kind of like a little test, because if you guys were into it, if you guys liked Ofra, and if you guys like, basically if the video was received well, and if there were like sales and stuff like that, then we were gonna discuss making a product. And basically because of you guys, because you bought the product on my recommendation, because you watched the video, all of that, here we are. So it's like, again, like this sounds so cheesy, but it's got my name on it, but this is literally like half of your guys' work as well. So I really hope you like it. I think it's the best. I am biased, I hold my hands up to that, but I have not found any highlighter better than this, and that includes Rodeo Drive. Speaking of Rodeo Drive, I thought I would just show you guys this. A lot of you are probably thinking, what the hell is that? This is my first Rodeo Drive with its broken lids that's covered in, I don't know what, that's been used up to within an inch of its life. And this guy here was what started it all off. Like, I tried this, and since then, I've literally just, no highlighter has ever compared until this one. This was the best. This one's a little bit better. I'm sorry, I still love you so much, but I'm biased, I know, but this is the best highlighter I've ever tried. And Lord knows, I've tried a lot. But yeah, this little guy means a lot to me, because look at where we are now. I literally once said to Ollie in our old house, I don't think I'd even hit like 100K or anything yet, but I said to Ollie, one day I'm gonna have my own highlights with them, because I fell in love with this highlighter so much that I was like, okay, if I ever collab with a brand, I want it to be these guys, and I wanna make the best highlighter ever. And here we are. But yeah, this is what we've been working on for the past year, and this is my, oh my God, come on, don't fail me now. I was trying to do like some suspense here. Why do I talk to products again? This is Milk and Cookies. Here it is. I feel like a proud mum or something. I love it so much. I cannot express how excited I am. I don't know what else to say. I'm just so excited. Like, here it is. Let's do a little close-up for you. There it is. There it is. Yeah, this is Milk and Cookies. Because I mean, did you really think I was gonna make a highlighter without some kind of reference to the milk mustache that I always do? I couldn't have done that. I'm just looking at it. I've looked at it for months and months and months as the final product, but I'm actually showing it on camera. So my Milk and Cookies highlighter is available on the Ofra website right now, and it's coming to Beauty Bay as well, which again is something that like I haven't gotten my head around yet. Beauty Bay, it's gonna have my name on it, my own product. It's a lot, all right? It's 100% vegan, it is cruelty-free, and these are literally made to order, which is something that I did not know. Whenever you guys order these, they are made to order, so they always come out fresh. Like I literally have pictures, I'll see if I can actually include them, that the Ofra team actually sent to me, of them all like laid out like actual cookies. I know I banged on about Ofra highlighters for years and years and years and years and years and years, but the highlighters in general, not just this one, they are a liquid to baked formula, and like I said, cruelty-free, vegan, but they have always made what I think is just the most perfect highlights formula, which is why I've turned down so many collaborations over the past few years. And I always said no, because I wanted my first ever collaboration to be something that was just 100% just authentic. And I mean, what's more authentic than me creating a highlighter that also has something to do with a milk mustache, with like literally my most favorite highlighter brand of all time. They've worked with Nikki Tutorials, they've worked with Manny MUA, they've worked with so many people, and now they're working with me, some random girl from Cornwall that grew up in the tiniest little village, and sorry, I'm just blubbering at this point because I'm just so excited. So as you can see, this is a split pan highlighter, and this guy here is the milk shade, this is the cookie shade. Now cookies, I wanted to be very, very similar to Rodeo Dry, but I wanted it to be a little teeny tiny bit more sheer when you blended it out. So both of these highlighters can obviously be like super, super intense, which I'll show you guys in a second, but you can also sheer them out a lot, which is why they do work on a lot of different skin tones. So I'll swatch this guy here. Like, just look at this. It's just the most beautiful, almost like bronzy undertone. If I show you guys there, you can see it almost looks a little bit bronzy, which you might think looks too dark for me right now. But this, blended out, it just gives you the most airbrushed finish. And then we have milk. Now milk is like, I had the idea where you would put cookies here, just like all over your cheekbone, and then milk would go right at the top. So like to really make everything pop. On your nose, inner corner. I've got it on my nose and my inner corner right now. I think milk at the moment is my favorite because it is like, they're both super intense, but this one is just like bam. So that's what this guy looks like. But we all know that finger swatches don't mean anything, so let's get it on my cheeks. So I'm gonna go in with my Zoeva Luxe Powder Fusion brush and take, you don't even need a lot. Like, I cannot stress this enough. You don't need a lot of these highlighters. So if you buy this, it's gonna be lasting you a while. So I'm gonna put the cookie shade right up here. That was literally the tiniest amount. But yeah, this is what I've been wearing a ton over the past few months, that everyone's been like, what highlights are you wearing? And I'm like, but this, even though it looks a little bit deeper in the pan, like I said, it does look a lot more bronzy on the swatch. This works with so many different skin tones. Ofra have been using it on a lot of their models, and everyone on the team just love it. I mean, if I take the tiniest little amount and just blend that on my forehead as well and really kind of buff that out, it gives you more of like an airbrush finish as opposed to like something super metallic. Because I know I like the super metallic highlights, but I know not everyone wants something that literally just like blinds everyone around you. But yeah, this one is ever so slightly more sheer than the milk shade. It's still like more intense than any other highlights that I've tried, but it is a little bit more sheer just so you can really kind of buff it out. And then we go into milk, which like I said, I think is my favorite at the moment. And I'll actually just try it on my other cheek for you. Let's go. It's icy, but it's not white. It doesn't leave you a cast or anything. I honestly just think they're the most perfect highlighters. And then if you want to mix things up a little bit, which is actually what I like to do the most, is I like to mix them together. So unfortunately, I don't have another cheek to show that on, but let's put some on here. And this again, sorry, I'm doing it with my left hand, I'm normally right-handed. But this again, it just gives you the most like beautiful champagne glow that, again, it doesn't look powdery. These highlighters never look powdery. None of Ofra's ever look powdery, I think because they are just like a liquid to baked formula. They never look powdery, they never pick up on any texture. And I've actually been using the cookie shade as eyeshadow a lot recently, so you guys know I like to just put bronzer in my crease, and then I'll just put this over the top and it just adds something different. Like I said, I've already got some on my inner corner, but let's add a touch more. So this shade here is just the milk one that I'm using. And it's so, so bright. And I know I said it a second ago, but I seriously cannot stress this enough. You don't need a lot. at all. You barely need any of it and it will like blow your mind. So if you literally just go ding ding, that's it, and tap it off, and then I'll add to whatever's already on my nose. It's the best highlighter I've ever tried. I don't know. You think I spent all these years turning down collabs for me to just launch something that was like half-assed? No. If I was gonna launch a highlighter, it was gonna be bomb. And there's one more thing, which I don't think Ofra have ever actually done before, and they actually surprised me with it. I had no idea this was even a possibility. So when I got my first batch of them, when I did the photo shoot, which you guys may have seen over on my Instagram, if you haven't, check it out. I'm never normally like, please look at this photo of me. But the photos that Ollie and I did, because we did them by ourselves, obviously during lockdown, we filled up my bath with milk, a lot of milk, and we did this entire shoot of me lying naked in a bath of milk. It took hours. Our bathroom was just stinking of warm milk, because obviously I didn't want to sit there in like a cold bath of milk. So it was hot, and I was smelling of milk for a few days, no matter how much I washed my hair. But yeah, sidetrack. They sent over a bunch of the highlights for us to do a shoot with, just in case we needed like extras and stuff. And as a surprise, because they knew how much I love scented makeup products, they said we've sent over half of them unscented and half of them scented like cookie dough. So this smells of cookie dough as well. Now I know some of you do get put off with scent, and I can promise you it's the kind of scent that if you smell it in the pan, you can smell it, but when you're actually putting it on your face and stuff, it doesn't smell of anything, so it's not too overpowering. It smells so good. It's like Ben & Jerry's cookie dough. Should I eat it? You know what? I'm gonna lick it, because you guys know I always do. When things are scented, I eat them. You know what? Doesn't taste quite the same as Ben & Jerry's, but it actually tastes okay. Don't eat it if you buy it. It's not what it's for, but if I'm sitting here eating loads of other scented products, I've got to eat my own highlighter. Tastes good, smells good. That's not the slogan. And yeah, I really could not be more proud of having my name on this product. Like me, Ollie obviously with the shoe, and obviously the guys at Ofra, my manager as well. Big shout out to my manager for actually making this happen. She's like one of my best friends anyway, but like she did that. So Paige, I bloody love you, and thank you so much for literally making my dreams come true. And I'm actually gonna cry a little bit. Don't. I bloody love the product. I cannot stress this enough. Like if you guys have ever taken my recommendations for highlights and you've loved them, this is the best. It's so good I put my bloody name on it, all right? And so yeah, if you guys do wanna check out my highlights with Ofra, which is something I literally never thought I would be able to say, I will leave links to everything down below. It is available right now, and it is also coming to Beauty Bay. I'll make sure I find out the exact dates of Beauty Bay, and I will put it on screen also down below. Thank you guys so much for literally making this happen. I don't even know how to end this video. It just feels weird being able to show you guys this on camera now. It's like, I was gonna say it's like my worst kept secret. That was actually one of the names that I was gonna call it. I was actually gonna call it my worst kept secret. But yeah, milk and cookies seemed a little bit more fitting. I mean, that's a milk mustache if I ever did see one. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all your support just over the years. And thank you so much for this, because I know I keep saying it, but I really could not have done this without you guys. So I hope you love it as much as me. If you try it out, if you buy it, please tag me in your stories, in whatever. I would love to hear your thoughts. And yeah, a huge thank you to Ofra, everyone that worked there, my manager, Ollie. You all know that 2019 was a rough year for me, obviously with losing my mum, and 2020 was a rough year for everyone. So this was kind of like my focus for a lot of that year, and this is something I could put a lot of my energy into. So I don't know. I was doing so well. I actually just thought then, it just dawned on me when I said that my mum never actually got to even hear about me doing this. But yeah, sorry to kind of end on like a weird emotional note, but I wish my mum could have seen this. Not just for like, she didn't really wear makeup, so she probably wouldn't care much about like what it actually was. But yeah, I know she would have been like really excited about it and stuff. So yeah, thank you all for just kind of helping me get here basically, because this means a lot more than just being a really, really good highlighter, because I seriously mean it, it is the best. But this means a lot to me, being able to work with my most favorite brand ever for highlighters, and it's bloody good. It's so good. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that before I actually do cry, because right now my makeup is still intact. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you love the highlighter so, so much. And like I said, need my voice to calm down a little bit. I just hope you guys love it as much as I do. And if you do pick it up, first of all, thank you so much. Secondly, make sure you tag me in like your pictures, your videos, your stories, whatever, because I would just love to see you wearing it. And that's about it. Secret's out. Never really was a secret, let's face it, because I was just a blabbermouth with my own thing. But yeah, apart from that, that is it from me. I genuinely love you guys so much. I say it at the end of the video and I always mean it, but especially right now with like this and again, you making it happen. I love you, okay? Anyway, this is a weird video. I need a glass of wine. But apart from that, that is it from me. I love you guys. Thank you so much again for just making all of this happen. And I will see you in the next one. And now I can actually finally use this on camera instead of having to hide it for months and months and months. Finally. Okay. Love you, bye.